Hello, good afternoon, students. How are you all? Welcome to one more fabulous session from Infinity Lane by Sri Chaitanya. मैं हूँ सुरेश अवारी, faculty of chemistry. So, how are you, my dear students? Hello, great. Ratan Pray, okay. Vanga, right. Good afternoon. Sir, re-exam होगा. So, re-exam होगा नहीं होगा. So, पता नहीं. So we can't say whether re-exam can happen or not, right? So let's leave it. Welcome to the NEET Step Up 2025 program. This particular YouTube platform sessions are meant for those students who are preparing for NEET examination. अगले आने वाले के 2025 में ये NEET 2025 करने के लिए हम Step Up program डिजाइन किया. So we are giving physics, chemistry and biology right from 12 o'clock to evening 6 o'clock. सारा के सारा NCERT and NEET का सिलेबस आपका पढ़ाई होगा यहाँ पर and absolutely free में, है ना? So we will be discussing all these things and I am the part of chemistry over here and these sessions are extremely useful. I request you guys to attend the class every day and get benefit of these sessions. And I also request please like these sessions and share with your friends and subscribe to the NEET Step Up 2025 program in the YouTube channel that we are giving. Hello, Rushan, how are you? Entertainment, Ethiopia. You are from Ethiopia. Many students from abroad also are attending these sessions. Congratulations, and you are the luckiest person here because there you don't have these many facilities, right? Okay. वेरी गुड. कल हम क्या किया? सो ये नीट एग्जामिनेशन स्टेप अप प्रोग्राम में ए वीक फर्स्ट 3 days we are discussing about 11th syllabus and next 3 days we will be stepping up with the 12th syllabus. In this first 3 days syllabus we discussed about quantum mechanical model of atom, Bohr's atomic theory and we started periodic classification. कल दिया रोशन कुशलवा. Hi, good afternoon and tomorrow we will be starting at 12th alcohols, phenols and ethers. So this is the continuation from yesterday's class. Major part in today's class we are talking about periodic classification, how it is connected in NEET with NCERT. So in the chat box you can see telegram link bhi diya gaya. So you please join with this telegram channel so that you will be getting complete updates on नीट एग्जामिनेशन एंड हमारा जो सेशंस क्या होगा, कब होगा, क्या अपडेट है, इसका सेशन नोट्स भी आपका पीडीएफ फॉर्म में फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट में मिलेगा, है ना? सो प्लीज हिट लाइक, शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब. दिस इज एक फॉर्मेलिटी एंड these YouTube sessions are purely free of cost. So we are not getting any money from here. Just if you hit like and share, our videos on YouTube platform are going to be promoted. So nothing more than that. अगर ऐसे प्रमोट किया गया तो सब बच्चों लोग को भला होगा बेटा, है ना? So are you with me now? कल क्या किया? पीरियोडिक टेबल जो डिजाइन में अल्गोरिदम क्या है वो देख लिया. सो राइट फ्रॉम इतिहास से मॉडर्न पीरियोडिक टेबल तक किया. सो मॉडर्न पीरियोडिक टेबल इज बेस्ड ऑन इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन, है ना? सो इन दैट वी हैव सीन एस ब्लॉक, पी ब्लॉक, डी ब्लॉक, एफ ब्लॉक एंड हर ब्लॉक का अलग अलग प्रॉपर्टीज होता है, जनरल इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशंस भी. नाउ especially in today's class I just want to initially take various periodic properties. फटाफट आधा घंटे में कर लूँगा. ओके, ये 1.5 घंटे का क्लास है. ओके, हर दिन हम 1:30 बजे से 3 बजे तक केमिस्ट्री क्लास होगा. And last 1 hour of the session we are going to discuss certain specific questions from the NCERT. Okay, so everybody says NCERT is a book for preparing NEET examination. So हर बार NCERT खोलो, रट्टा मारो, पढ़ाओ, लाइन बाय लाइन करना है. So ये करने का कुछ स्टाइल होता है. So ये स्टाइल की वजह से मैं कुछ क्वेश्चंस पकड़ा हुआ. सो ये क्वेश्चंस का एनसीईआरटी टेक्स्ट बुक में जो पेज नंबर का रेफरेंस भी दिया. सो जो पेज नंबर से एक स्निप मार के ये क्वेश्चन, ये स्टेटमेंट एनसीईआरटी से कहाँ से आया, ये एनसीईआरटी का टुकड़ा भी आपको देखेंगे, राइट? सो गेट रेडी विथ एन ऑसम लेक्चर from today periodic classification of NCERT versus NEET examination. Now, everybody get ready with your books and pen and keep writing with us. Are you ready? So today's session is a little bit different, and it is directly into the NEET examination. Rushan Kushlava and what about Ishita and Richa Sharma? Where are they? Okay, are you there, beta? Aditi Patel, right? Good afternoon. Yes. And what about Abhinav? So I'm just calling those names who are regularly attending in my class. Rushan Kushlava. So I'm expecting you to join every day's class, right? Very good. So रतन प्रिय, हाँ हम बता देंगे, ये दूसरा प्लेटफॉर्म में मिल जाएगा बेटा. ये हमारे ये क्लास में सिर्फ नीट का पढ़ाई चल रहा है. ठीक है बेटा? That's good. Nice gathering and stay tuned. And however you have a network issue, you just stay tuned. And if you miss to join any class, you just watch the recording of the session, so that you can write your doubt in the form of comment. हर comment का आपका answer भी मिलेगा. Okay, so let's talk about what's late periodic classification. In this periodic classification में periodic properties देखना. आज properties देखने के बाद NCERT questions करना. NCERT linked NEET questions करना, not NCERT questions. NCERT linked NEET questions. ठीक है बेटा? Right. So चलेंगे हम क्या करना, atomic radius. So when the periodic properties are there, atomic radius, ionization energy, electron affinity, electronegativity, metallic nature, and nature of oxides and diagonal relationships, these are the things we need to learn as a periodic properties, my dear students. Here atomic radius, there are three types of atomic radius. Radius is actually influenced by nuclear charge, principal quantum number. This is a short recapture that what we had in the yesterday's class. Okay, nuclear charge, principal quantum number, bond character, multiplicity of bond, oxidation state. Okay, so मैं यहाँ पर क्या बोलना चाहता हूँ, अगर न्यूक्लियर चार्ज, न्यूक्लियर का चार्ज क्या, पॉजिटिव चार्ज. सो अगर पॉजिटिव चार्ज बढ़ेंगे तो एटॉमिक साइज और एटॉमिक रेडियस कम आ जाएगा. एंड प्रिंसिपल क्वांटम नंबर बढ़ गया तो क्या होगा, शेल नंबर बढ़ जाएगा. सो एटम साइज भी बढ़ जाएगा. सो बॉन्ड कैरेक्टर, सो जो बॉन्ड पोलर बॉन्ड है, नॉन पोलर बॉन्ड है, पोलर बॉन्ड का अट्रैक्शंस ज़्यादा होता है. सो पोलैरिटी के वजह से भी एटॉमिक रेडियस डिपेंड करता है. बॉन्ड मल्टीप्लिसिटी, सिंगल बॉन्ड इज ग्रेटर देन डबल बॉन्ड, ग्रेटर देन ट्रिपल बॉन्ड, लाइक दैट, है ना. सो ट्रिपल बॉन्ड इज स्मॉलेस्ट बॉन्ड. तो ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट, अगर ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट बढ़ जाएंगे तो पॉजिटिव वैल्यू बढ़ जाएंगे तो एटॉमिक रेडियस कम होना, राइट. सो कोऑर्डिनेशन नंबर बी है. एंड so we have crystal radius, van der Waals radius and covalent radius. So what is a crystal radius? यहाँ पे मैं explain करना चाहता हूँ. So crystal radius means in a metallic crystal, the distance between these two atoms is said to be d, so that crystal radius is going to be यहाँ पर मान लो ये डिस्टेंस d होगा, d/2 है, राइट. दैट इज अबाउट क्रिस्टल रेडियस, है ना. और एक चीज है, एंड कोवलेंट रेडियस मीन्स यू कैन सी दिस इज ए कोवलेंट बॉन्डेड एटम्स and this is a covalent molecule, and the distance between these two is said to be d. So covalent radius is equal to d/2. बस हर जगह पर d/2 होना है. फिर वान डर वाल रेडियस क्या होगा? वान डर वाल रेडियस, मान लो यहाँ पर नेबरिंग जो मॉलिक्यूल है और एक मॉलिक्यूल मान लो यहाँ पर, सो ये दोनों के बीच में आपका मिलेगा ये वान डर वाल अट्रैक्शन फोर्सेस, है ना. एंड द डिस्टेंस बिटवीन दीज टू इज सेड टू बी d/2, is said to be d/2. So van der Waals radii is equal to फिर भी d/2. So the relation between crystal radii and van der Waals radii and covalent radii, you can say van der Waals radii is greater than crystal radii is greater than covalent radii. This particular box is important for NEET examination. Fanzil Farooq, hi. Yes, ionic radius, I am talking about the ionic radius after this. So, cation, Aditi Patil, cation radius is smaller than the neutral than the anionic radius that I want to mention here. Dear students, ionic radii, the radius of ionic. So, positive ion is smaller than its neutral is smaller than and its negative ion. आपका एक एग्जाम्पल देना चाहता हूं. I plus is smaller than iodine is smaller than iodide ion. Got it? अगर पॉजिटिव चार्ज बढ़ जाएगा तो साइज और रेडियस यू कैन से is inversely proportional to positive charge and directly proportional to negative charge. So for isoelectronic species पहला आप ये प्रिंसिपल क्वांटम नंबर देखना पड़ता है. So नीट एग्जामिनेशन के आप ये लॉजिक इस्तेमाल करके क्वेश्चंस करना है बेटा. So if you want to compare the radius, first you have to check the number of shells. So जो ट्रिक है ना, मैं ट्रिक बताना चाहता हूं. ट्रिक यहां पर देख दें. ट्रिक फर्स्ट नंबर ऑफ शेल्स, then you take out charge. First don't look at the charge and decide the size. So first you have to check the number of shells. As the number of shells increases, size increases, and you have to check the charge. So the charge is positive, is smaller than neutral, is smaller than negative. You can use this logic as well. And एक ही single slide में सबको आपका ionic radius, any kind of radius if it is given, you can answer the question directly from this slide itself. Hope you are all understanding. Ishita is there? Richa Sharma, where are you guys? Okay, so आगे बढ़ना, जल्दी से जल्दी फटाफट करना, ज़्यादा करना आज. Okay, talking about. So this is all discussed again. You can go through the notes if you want, right? Next. Atomic radius, atomic number. So down the across the period, this is the trend in the period. Atomic radius gradually decreases. You can see lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine. And yes, Roshan, Kushalava, right? And in the group, atomic size gradually increases. Lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium. Cesium is the largest atom in the periodic table, right? Could you say who is the smallest atom in the periodic table? Kushalava. Who is the smallest atom in the periodic table, my dear children? Hydrogen. ठीक है? Hydrogen. Right. Okay. So आगे बढ़ना. Cation radius of cation is less than that of parent atom from which it is formed, right? So iron is bigger than iron 2 plus. I plus is bigger than iodine, right? Talking about anionic radius, anion is formed by gaining of electrons. So anion is a bigger atom, bigger than the neutral. Why? Because anion is formed by the gaining of electrons. Once the anion is formed, inter-electronic repulsions का वजह से, okay, ये size बढ़ गया. So that I just want to say F minus is greater than F, right? And अगर negative charge बढ़ते जाएंगे तो size of the atom is going to be increased, like N3 minus is greater than O2 minus is greater than F minus, है ना? So this is true. This is true. Why? Because this happens only in the case of isoelectronic species. Okay. Aditi Patel, आप बोल सकते हैं isoelectronic species है क्या? Isoelectronic species is the species having the same number of electrons are called isoelectronic species. ठीक है? Okay, right. The radius of anion is more than that of parent atom from which it is formed. Therefore, O2 minus is bigger than O minus is bigger than O. Right? Exactly, Kushalava. Right? So let's talk about more content about the other parameters also. Ionization energy. So everybody knows when you write the board examination, आयनाइजेशन जो प्रोसेस में आयन बनते हैं, सो आयन बनने का वक्त में इलेक्ट्रॉन बाहर निकलना, सो जो एनर्जी आप इस्तेमाल करना है इलेक्ट्रॉन बाहर निकालने के लिए, that energy is called ionization energy. It is the minimum amount of energy that required to remove an electron from an isolated gaseous neutral atom. So isolated gaseous neutral atom से इलेक्ट्रॉन बाहर निकालने के लिए जो इलेक्ट्रॉन एनर्जी इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं ना, दैट इज व्हाट यू कॉल इट एज आयनाइजेशन एनर्जी. पहले बार है, दैट इज कॉल्ड फास्ट आयनाइजेशन एनर्जी. माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, here so minimum energy for that, so here m is an isolated gaseous neutral atom, okay, I is the ionization energy. ये पैरामीटर मेजर करने के लिए आप किलो जूल पर मोल इस्तेमाल करना, ओके, इलेक्ट्रॉन वोल्ट भी इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं, बट दिस कन्वर्शन एक खतरनाक है. सो जो कैलकुलेशंस में काम आ जाएगा. सो 1 इलेक्ट्रॉन वोल्ट इज इक्वल टू 1.6 इंटू 10 टू द पावर ऑफ -19 इलेक्ट्रॉन वोल्ट. ओके, दिस इज पर एटम, दिस इज पर मोल, ख्याल में रखो, ठीक है बेटा. नाउ फास्ट आयनाइजेशन एनर्जी, पहले बार एक ही इलेक्ट्रॉन न्यूट्रल से निकालने के लिए फर्स्ट आयनाइजेशन एनर्जी, अगर this forms a positive ion, this is called unipositive ion. This is what you call unipositive ion. अगर यूनिपॉजिटिव आयन से और एक इलेक्ट्रॉन निकालने की कोशिश कर रहा हूं, दैट इज कॉल्ड सेकेंड आयनाइजेशन एनर्जी. सो ऑलवेज ख्याल में रखो, जो भी कंडीशन है, नो एक्सेप्शन, IE1 is always less than IE2, always less than IE3, and it goes on like this. There is no exception at all for any element in the periodic table. ठीक है, right? So now, so IE1, IE2, IE3, IE4 are the collectively known as successive ionization energies, and this increasing order is going till n. So एक एटम का कितना आयनाइजेशन एनर्जीज वैल्यूज मैक्सिमम पॉसिबल है, इसके पास जितना इलेक्ट्रॉन है उतना आयनाइजेशन एनर्जी हो सकता है. हाइड्रोजन का सिर्फ एक ही आयनाइजेशन एनर्जी पॉसिबल है, हीलियम का 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन है, 2 आयनाइजेशन एनर्जी वैल्यूज पॉसिबल है. नाइट्रोजन के पास 7 इलेक्ट्रॉन है, 7 आयनाइजेशन एनर्जी पॉसिबल है. कैल्शियम के साथ 20 इलेक्ट्रॉन है, 20 आयनाइजेशन एनर्जीज पॉसिबल है. ओके, सो दैट n stands for the till number of electrons that are there, right? So the factors that favor, that influence ionization energy, ionization potential दोनों है कि, so ionization energy is measured in kilojoules per mole, ionization potential is electron volt per atom. इतना अंतर होगा thermodynamics के हिसाब से. So ionization values of the elements depend on several factors, and first is nuclear charge. So ionization energy is directly proportional to nuclear charge. जिसका न्यूक्लियर चार्ज ज्यादा है, इफेक्टिव न्यूक्लियर चार्ज, इसका आयनाइजेशन एनर्जी ज्यादा होना है. So atomic radius, ionization energy inversely proportional to atomic radius. Atomic radius, क्योंकि अगर छोटा एटम से इलेक्ट्रॉन क्लोज टू द न्यूक्लियस, सो उससे इलेक्ट्रॉन बाहर निकालने का मुश्किल काम है. When the atom is big, so the distance between the electron and the nucleus is very high, so that electron is loosely attached to the nucleus. So इससे इलेक्ट्रॉन निकालना आसान काम है. Understand children? Right. So screening effect. The screening effect means the electrons in between the nucleus and the outermost shell, between, okay, nucleus and outermost shell act as a screens. So these screen increases, electron is simply can be removed from the atom, so that as a screening effect increases, ionization energy decreases. Kushlava. So ionization energy inversely proportional to screening effect. And penetration power, ये penetration power है क्या? So that involving capacity of the electron towards the nucleus is called penetration power. So that ionization energy so is directly proportional to penetration power. So the penetration power S is greater than P is greater than D is greater than F. So एक शॉट में आपका सारा के सारा प्रॉपर्टीज दे रहा हूं बेटा. ओके, सो आपको बहुत अच्छा तरफ ये हेल्प करेगा. सो यू जस्ट टेक दिस एज ए नोट्स. ठीक है बेटा, राइट. सो इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन. सो इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन तीनों तरीका है, फुल्ली फिल्ड, हाफ फिल्ड and half filled and incomplete filled. So जो इनकम्प्लीट फिल्ड जो इलेक्ट्रॉन कॉन्फ़िगरेशन वाला है, लो आयनाइजेशन एनर्जी होगा. ये दोनों का रिलेटिवली हाई आयनाइजेशन एनर्जी होगा. सो जब ऑर्बिटल पूरा फिल किया और आधा फिल किया, सो उसमें स्टेबिलिटी ज़्यादा होगा. So charge on the ion, so ionization energy is directly proportional to positive charge, or ionization energy inversely proportional to negative charge. So these are the various factors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These 6 factors talks about the ionization energy. So if you know about the ionization energy, you can predict the behavior of the element. ये इलेक्ट्रॉन दे सकते हैं और इलेक्ट्रॉन ले सकते हैं. Okay, you can say Roshan Kushlava, it's a partially filled, है ना? Right beta. So and detailed explanation is given ionization energy का. So we can say skip. You can take this as a notes and you can go through it. Everything is explained. So let's talk about variation in the group. Right beta? Yes, variation in the group. In a group from top to bottom, ionization energy potentially gradually decreases. Here what happens, down the group size increases, है ना? Size increases. अगर size increase है तो ionization energy decrease होगा. Ionization energy decrease होगा. Right beta? Right, very good, nice. Then what about the period? So you can see hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium. The ionization energy values, how it is decreasing, you can see. Okay, or you can see in the kilojoules per mole में भी है, right? So these are the tables that are given in NCERT. So ये table की वजह से आप pattern observe कर सकते हैं. It doesn't mean that you have to by heart the table, you have to memorize this value. गलत बात है. Pattern observe करने के लिए आपको दिया गया, right? Very good. And in a period from left to right, ionization potentially gradually increases. Why? Because the reason. So why it is given reason? So statement 1 and the statement 2 types questions are more prominent in NEET examination, my dear students, है ना? Therefore हर बार हम reason दे रहे हैं ना, आप लिख के रखना. So across the period the ionization energy increases because first point size decreases and effective nuclear charge increases. Roshan Kushlava and Aditi Patel, Faisal Farooq, hi. Hope you are understanding. Clear? Very good. Nice. Okay. Now, so I1 is beryllium greater than that of boron. So exceptional conditions. Ionization energy of beryllium is greater than that of boron. Why? Because beryllium is group 2A and boron is group 3A. इसका electronic configuration है 2s2. Here it is 2s2 and 2p1. (2s2) and it is 2p1. So that p1 is loosely bonded. so that we can eliminate that electron. Removal of electron from s orbital is difficult from p orbital. Removal of electron s orbital is difficult as compared to removal of electron from the p orbital. That's the reason why p1 is loosely bonded, so that can be easily removed. So general trick, जहाँ पर ionization energy 1 पहले वाला, so group 2, you can say group 2 is greater than group 13, so that is a exceptional case. So I am also talking about exceptional case, you don't leave it. So जहाँ पर exceptional case है वहाँ पर NEET examination आने का ज़्यादा chances भी होगा. Talking about ionization energy of nitrogen is greater than that of oxygen. You can say group 1, group 2 and group 3, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 and 18, है ना? So as I said, across the periodic table ionization energy increases. So what you are expecting? Increases. लेकिन यहाँ पर थोड़ा सा एक्सेप्शन है बेटा, कहा ग्रुप 2 से ग्रुप 13, that is an exception. Why? Because 2NS2 यहाँ पर NS2 NP1 से इलेक्ट्रॉन खींचना आसान काम है. और एक एक्सेप्शन है. So that exceptions are very important. That exception is very important. Group 15 is greater than group 16 क्योंकि that is NS2 NP3 half filled electron configuration है NS2 NP4 से. So half filled electron configuration का वजह से यहाँ पर ionization energy ज़्यादा होगा and P1 electron configuration वजह से यहाँ पर ionization कम होगा. These are the exception cases in NEET examination, my dear students. So very important concepts that I am giving. So these are valuable. You don't leave it and you just make a note of it, and so that you just give a gratitude gesture and एक बार like मारो and you share with your valuable information with your friends also, है ना? तैयार है? एक बार thumbs up देना. रुशल कुशलवा, ओके, रुशन कुशलवा, इशिता कहा and रिचा शर्मा, ओके, अभिनव, and what about the other students? एक बार thumbs up दे दो, thumbs up जल्दी. हाँ, yes, very good. Make a note of it जल्दी. हाँ, right. So आगे बढ़ना. Next. So electron gain enthalpy. Electron gain enthalpy is also called as electron affinity. So this is the reverse process of ionization energy. So in this reverse process, in the previous one you are removing electron, now in this process you are adding electron, है ना? So the amount of energy that is liberated when an extra electron is added to isolated gaseous neutral atom is called ionization energy. It is expressed in kilojoule per mole or kilocalorie per mole और इलेक्ट्रॉन वोल्ट पर एटम, इलेक्ट्रॉन वोल्ट पर एटम भी इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं. ठीक है. नाउ उसमें पहले वाले दिस इज एक्सोथर्मिक प्रोसेस, दिस इज एक्सोथर्मिक प्रोसेस. सो फर्स्ट electron gain energy or first electron affinity is exothermic process. And if you take negative electron gain enthalpy, so this value is exothermic, so that it is a negative electron gain enthalpy. इसका value negative होता है. The release of energy in electron gain process is represented by negative. So in thermodynamics, okay. Now positive electron gain enthalpy कभी कभी positive होता है noble gases का, nitrogen का वजह से. But the positive charges, positive values we don't take. So when an electron reluctant for the addition of new electron, we have to push the electron by giving some energy. Therefore, certain electron gain energies can be positive. That happens in the case of noble gases and all, right? Now, here electron gain enthalpy and electron affinity are related thermodynamically like this, or you can similarly say you can like this. ये काम आ जाएगा thermodynamics के हिसाब से. We are going to discuss this thing more in thermodynamics. Just for the sake of information, यहाँ पर ये equation बना दिया. So that is ionization potential plus phi by 2 RT. That is the relation between ionization energy, electron gain enthalpy and ionization potential. So first electron affinity हमेशा negative होगा. Here you can see the first electron is the electron involved when the electron is added to isolated gases neutral atom, and this is always negative. Okay, so it is exothermic process. If you want to add one more second electron affinity, not only second electron affinity, addition of, I want to say here, element X. Okay, you want to add electron, it is going to be X minus. You want to add electron, it is going to be X2 minus. You want to add electron, X3 minus. You want to add electron, it is going to be X4 minus. यहाँ पर पहले वाला जो है that is endothermic, exothermic, and remaining are endothermic. जितना भी होगा endothermic. Understand? Right? That's a very valuable information. Exo means आपका value मिलेगा negative या वैल्यू मिलेगा पॉजिटिव. हर बार पॉजिटिव होगा. जो पहले बार इलेक्ट्रॉन ऐड कर रहे हैं ना, वो नेगेटिव होगा. अंडरस्टैंड? क्लियर? दैट्स गुड. नाउ सेकंड इलेक्ट्रॉन एफिनिटी. ये देखो यहाँ पर इंडो है. दैट व्हाट आई मीन टू मेंशन हियर. इंडो पॉजिटिव, राइट? सो आई जस्ट वांट टू गिव first electron affinity for any element, oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium. You can take all or negative values, and second electron affinity is or all or positive values. मैं क्या बोलना चाहता हूँ यहाँ पर. So these are the tables. Again I am telling you, you just understand the pattern, right? Understand the pattern. Okay, so electron is added to oxygen to give rise O minus, और एक बार इलेक्ट्रॉन ऐड करना O2 माइनस बन गया. सो दैट पहले बार 142 माइनस है, 702 प्लस है. सो व्हेन यू जस्ट टेक द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ ऑक्सीजन प्लस 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स इज गोइंग टू बी O2 माइनस, है ना? राइट? सो फिर भी ये वाला डेल्टा H इज गोइंग टू बी, फिर ये दोनों कैंसिल करके पॉजिटिव में मिलेगा. नॉट अ नेगेटिव प्रोसेस. दैट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. दैट इंडिकेट्स द स्टेबिलिटी ऑफ O2 माइनस देन O माइनस. अंडरस्टैंड? यस, वेरी गुड, नाइस. जल्दी जल्दी करना क्योंकि क्वेश्चंस तैयार है आज का. वेरी गुड. सो फर्स्ट एंड सेकंड electron affinity values of the group 16 elements are mentioned here. So nuclear charge, all things which are related to the ionization energy and electron affinity are same. So anomalous behavior of down the group. Electron gain enthalpy of fluorine is less than that of chlorine. That's what it is mentioned here. Fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, astatine. In the periodic table, electron affinity down the group increases, decreases, that is decreases. Across the period, electron affinity increases. So if that is the case, fluorine should be greater than chlorine, and chlorine is greater than bromine, bromine is greater than iodine, iodine is greater than astatine. यहाँ पर थोड़ा abnormality है. You understand? Yeah, Siddhus, you understand the abnormality? Why so? Why? Because the fluorine, due to extremely small size, there is exception. So anomalous behavior down the group. Electron gain enthalpy of fluorine is less negative than that of chlorine. You can watch the values. Okay, so these values are negative. These values are negative beta. So minus 332 is less than that of 3 minus 348 magnitude value. Okay, so that's very important because that values that is mentioned here, magnitude values. So reason, again I am talking about the reason, statement 1, statement 2, okay, and assertion and reasoning type questions in the NEET examination काफ़ी important है. इसी के कारण ये slides ऐसे बना दिया, right? Very important. When the electron is added to fluorine, the added electron goes into smaller n is equal to quantum level and suffers significant repulsion. Inter-electronic repulsions का वजह से ये इलेक्ट्रॉन अंदर घुसने का मुश्किल बात है. Therefore, इलेक्ट्रॉन को थोड़ा एनर्जी ऐड करके फ्लोरीन एटम के घुसना जरूरी है. So that we are adding some plus energy. सो दैट जो माइनस एनर्जी आ रहा है ना, जो भी प्रोसेस में प्लस माइनस थोड़ा कैंसिल करके, सो ओवरऑल इलेक्ट्रॉन एफिनिटी फॉर द फ्लोरीन इज कमिंग एज कंपेयर टू chlorine. That's great explanation, and as a notes it is given. You all just make a note of it, my dear students. So similarly, electron gain enthalpy of oxygen is less negative than sulfur. I just want to say ख्याल में रखो, note electron affinity of fluorine is greater than chlorine and oxygen is less than sulfur, right? So in the period 17, the highest electron affinity is chlorine. In the period 16, highest electron affinity is for sulfur. सबसे पूरा periodic table से highest electron affinity is for chlorine. Hope you are understanding, dear children. That's good. Very nice. Okay, अगर कुछ डाउट है ना तो पूछना बेटा. Roshan? Yes, thank you. Variation in periods. In a period from left to right, electron affinity gradually increases. The reason, on moving the period, the atomic number increases, nuclear charge increases, so that electron लेने का संभावना ज़्यादा होगा. Right? Thank you. Now, so electron gain enthalpy values of some elements are given. When you talk about the electron gain enthalpies for the noble gases are taken as a positive, and electron gain enthalpies of the metals are not considerable, and nitrogen भी positive होगा, noble gases को भी positive होगा. That is a noteworthy point. So पूरा periodic table से सबसे ज़्यादा इलेक्ट्रॉन एफिनिटी वैल्यू क्लोरीन के होगा. दैट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. हाईएस्ट इलेक्ट्रॉन एफिनिटी. गॉट इट? सो दिस इज हाउ यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड द टेबल. जहाँ पर टेबल आता है ना सारे के सारा इनऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री का. सो द बेसिस and the foundation for the inorganic chemistry is periodic table and chemical bonding. So when you talk about any inorganic chemistry, talk P block and S block on periodic table, you will be having so many tabular forms, no? Do we have to रट्टा मारना कर सभी? नहीं. जो टेबल आता है ना उसमें है क्या, इसका वैल्यूज कैसे बदल रहे हैं, सो उसमें एबनॉर्मलिटीज क्या है, ऐसे देख के एक नोट बनाना है बेटा. ठीक है? वेरी गुड. Good. So Richa Sharma, Ishita, where are you guys? Ha. Very good. Nice. Yes. Electronegativity. Electronegativity is the relative tendency of an atom to attract a pair of electron more towards it, shared pair of electron more towards it. It's a relative phenomena. So this variation in periods you can see. So electronegativity
down the group and across the period electronegativity increases and electronegativity decreases. इसका application क्या है? Metallic nature and non metallic nature. अगर electronegativity बढ़ देंगे तो non metallic nature बढ़ना है. आपको कैसा पता चलेगा electronegativity किसका है? So electronegativity is not measurable. So many quantitative scales are used. It's a relative phenomenon. It has no unit. Okay. So ये measure करने के आपका Mulliken scale है, Pauling scale है, Alfred Richard scale भी है. So you can see Mulliken scale. According to Mulliken, electronegativity is equal to the average of first ionization energy and first electron affinity. Free fire gaming. So the average of the first electron affinity and the first ionization energy according to Mulliken scale, and provided that these are taken in electron volt per atom. Okay, so what's our name? Free fire gaming. What's your name? May I know your name? Tell me. Okay, 1 minute. Right. Not only this Mulliken scale, but also we have Pauling scale. Pauling scale is based on bond energy. Here both ionization energy, electron affinity are taken in electron volt, that already mentioned. One more, Pauling scale. Pauling scale is based on, you can say, bond energy, because the electron negativity is, the definition itself says, the tendency to attract shared pair, bond pair of electron more towards itself. So we are talking between two atoms which are in bond, you know. So Linnaeus Pauling determined the electronegativity with the help of bond dissociation energy. So according to this, you have given an equation, empirical equation, electronegativity of atom A, element A, minus electronegativity of element B is equal to 0.208 root delta. So where delta is in kilocalorie, what is delta? That is the difference between experimental bond dissociation energy and theoretical bond dissociation energy, that is given. Okay, so delta is the bond stabilization or resonance energy. You can also say, this is important, experimental bond energy minus calculated bond energy. So you can calculate these bond energies in two ways, theoretical as well as experimental. You can also use electronegativity of A minus electronegativity of B is equal to 0.1017 into root delta. Okay, if you measure that in electron volt per joule, so mole, right? So that delta can be calculated. Bond energy of A and B minus half into bond energy between A and bond energy between B and B to the power of half, so that you can take the entire thing in the square root also, right? Fine. Hi Richa, Ishita कहाँ? आज लेट आई क्यों? Richa, you came late? Okay, come on. Pauling arbitrarily assigned the value of 2.12 hydrogen and a fluorine as a 4 by taking a fluorine or hydrogen as a reference. It has been calculated all the electronegativity values in the every element in the periodic table. So we use Pauling scale, not Mulliken scale. So Pauling scale values are less as compared to Mulliken scale, right? So factors influencing electronegativity, this is very, very important, very important. Okay, right. Let's talk about factors influencing. Various factors you can see. Pauling electronegativity representative for representative element, highest electronegativity is with fluorine and the lowest is going to be the cesium, right? So across the period electronegativity is increased, down the group electronegativity is decreased. And also I am telling how to read this particular slide or particular table. I can find carbon and sulfur has a similar electronegativity values, right? And I can see nitrogen, chlorine has similar electronegativity values. So which of the following has similar electronegativity values? Like that questions will be there. Richa Sharma, right? NEET examination में ऐसे questions निकलेगा, right? Talking about penetration ability, everything is there. Okay, leave it. We will be discussing this. We already discussed applications of electronegativity. Electronegativity is a direct measure of non-metallic nature. So non-metallic nature is directly proportional to electronegativity. And one more important point, electronegativity may be related to the chemical reactivity. Fluorine is the most electronegative element, helium is the least reactive element. So elements with similar electronegativities may possess similar chemical activity as well. And applications of electronegativity is useful chemical bond, you will be getting this point. So if two elements are there, yes, chlorine is 2.9, Roshan Kushalava, no, it is 3.0. Hana? You can see the values, 3.5 or 3.0. Yes, chlorine is 3.0. Fine, 0.1 का क्या फर्क रहा? Okay, talking about if two elements are taken, if the difference between electronegativity of these two elements is less than 1 point, so you can see here, right? Yes, electronegativity is useful in predicting the nature of the chemical bond if the difference in the electronegativity of bonded atom is 1.7 or more. The bond is generally ionic. If it is less than that, it is covalent. Okay, if it is exactly 1.7, it is 50% covalent, 50% ionic, right? That's a useful point. So let's talk about the valency. The valency, the combining capacity, and the valency with respect to hydrogen or with respect to the chlorine. So every element, hydrogen has one valency. So valency is the combining capacity, and it could be variable or sometimes it is constant. For hydrogen it is constant, for S block it is constant, whereas for the P block it is not constant, it is a variable, right? So different compounds has an element in different compounds will have different valencies. So that can be compared with the oxidation state as well. So valency is 0 for any element in its uncombined state, and valency of 0 group elements under laboratory conditions is 0, and the electrons present in the outermost shell of a representative element is generally denotes its combining capacity, right? And these electrons are called valence electrons. Okay, so you can say here chlorine has 7 electrons, it can take 1 electron, right? So its valence is 1, like that. So generally valence of elements with fewer number of electrons in the valence shell, the number of valence electrons, right? If the case of number of valence electrons are 4 or more, general valency of the elements is 8 minus number of valence electrons. So it all depends upon according to octet it is going to be, right? So the maximum valency exhibited by the element in its group number in a Roman notation, the highest valency ever known is 8. Valency of osmium and osmium tetroxide, the valency of xenon and xenon tetroxide is 8. So this is the oxidation number. You already seen this oxidation number is different from valency. Oxidation number is the arbitrary charge that acquired on an atom due to distribution of electrons. So this oxidation state can be 0 or negative or positive or sometimes fractional. So as this oxidation number is also a periodic trend, according to the electronic configuration. For group 1 elements, oxidation number is always +1, there is no other way. And the group 2 elements oxidation number is always +2. We have to get into the questions, that's why I am hurrying up. The p block elements, the group number you have to consider -8 for the p block elements. Okay, and talking about yes, D block elements do have variable oxidation state due to less difference in the n s orbitals and n-1 d orbitals. Richa, where is Ishita today? Where is Ishita? There or not? Where is Ishita? Richa Sharma? The common oxidation number for D block elements is +2. This is come as a multiple choice question in NEET examination. It is fractional. Yes, it is. Carbon suboxide you take. Okay, no problem. Right. Carbon suboxide you calculate. Roshan Kushlava. So, in D block elements, +1 is shown by chromium, copper, silver, gold and mercury. These are the important points that I want to say. In F block elements, it can show +3, +2, +4. Common oxidation state is going to be +3. This comes as an MCQ. Yes, that's good. The maximum oxidation state exhibited by any element is +8, that is osmium and ruthenium and xenon. And variation in its oxidation state in a periodic table of the D block elements, you can see scandium, titanium, vanadium, chromium, manganese, iron, cobalt, nickel, copper, zinc. So it is D1, D2, D3, D4, D5. So that half D5, the number of oxidation states are increased. It reaches to maximum value, and it is when the electrons are being paired up, the oxidation values are decreased. Right? Now these are transition elements beta. So this is non-transition element. So among the transition elements, could you pick out the element which do not show variable oxidation state? Scandium. That is a multiple choice question. This scandium is the element do not show variable oxidation state. Right? It's very important. So Google Forms are also given. So you fill in, so you can track your performance in the NEET Step Up 2025 program, and you will be assessed according to that. Okay, that's the reason why we request you to just fill this Google form. Therefore, you will be getting all updates in that, right? Very good. Cool. Now, metallic nature और electropositivity, electronegativity का उल्टा है. So, electron attracting tendency is called electron. Attracting tendency is called electronegativity. Electron releasing tendency is called electropositivity. So, electronegativity is the measure of this metallic nature. So, the metallic nature is inversely proportional to electronegativity. As you see in the periodic table, across the period, electronegativity increases. So, metallic nature decreases. Down the group, electronegativity value decreases, and the metallic nature increases. So that is how it is in the reverse way, right, Rushan? So the stronger the tendency of element to lose the electrons, more will be the electropositivity, and the more is the metallic nature. And the electropositive nature indicates more for S block elements, less for P block elements. Yes. And more than 80 elements of the long form of periodic table are metals. Can you believe it? And metallic nature increases down the group. There are certain elements which behave like metals as well as non-metals. They are called as metalloids. So examples of metalloids, you can say germanium, group 14 high, and arsenic and antimony in the group 15, selenium and tellurium in group 16. Important information that I am giving to you guys, right? Good. You just make a note of it. Jaldi, make it fast. Okay. So let's go into the questions after completing of this nature of oxides. Nature of oxides. Based on nature of oxides, oxide is the binary compound of an element formed with oxygen. These oxides are acidic oxides, basic oxides, neutral oxides, amphoteric oxides. Acidic oxides, when the oxide is dissolved in the water, it gives acidic solution. If it is dissolved in the water, gives basic solution. So basic oxide, if dissolved in the water, can behave like an acid as well as base. So it can react with the base as well as an acid. So that is an amphoteric oxide. So you have generally metallic oxides are basic. They are neutralized acids like hydrochloric acids. So these are basic oxides, K2O, MgO, Tl2O. Okay. So they form alkalis or the bases when they dissolve in the water. And talking about generally non-metallic oxides are acidic. And talking about amphoteric oxides. Amphoteric oxides, you just take a look at this amphoteric oxides. Is a prominent Nitish Kumar. Right. Nitish Kumar, you can say amphoteric oxides in the NEET examination. You will come across about these, which of the following are amphoteric. You can take these example into the note. So oxides of metalloids, they are reactive with both acid as well as base. GeO2, Sb4O6, TeO2, As2O3 and ZnO, Al2O3, SnO2 kind of things. Okay. So some metal oxides are also amphoteric and metalloid oxides also. So which of the following are amphoteric is a very important question. Okay. Okay, Aman, I am studying in NEET Jaipur. I got back this year, first year, I don't know. Okay, so Aman, you just every day join the class so that you will be getting boosted with these concepts, so that you will be out of frustration. Okay, don't get frustrated, beta. We are here now, we will help you. Okay, Aman? Fine? Good. So now some non-metallic oxides also neutral, like carbon monoxide neutral, nitrous oxide is neutral, laughing gas, right? And nitrogen monoxide or nitric oxide is neutral. So which of the following oxides are neutral? Okay. And oxides of all elements from group 1 are basic and all oxides from group 17 are acidic. So it's a thumb rule. Okay? Yes. Aster, Gamma Aster, hello. Want to say something? Okay. So nature of oxides, non-metal, nitrogen is a non-metal, N2O3 is acidic, phosphorus non-metal, P4O6 is an acidic, arsenic metalloid, As4O6 is weakly acidic, Sb metalloid, Sb4O6 is amphoteric, and bismuth metal, Bi2O3 is basic. So acidic, and especially group 15 you will be having this kind of notation. So this is according to NCERT textbook and you need to know. So from here multiple choice questions you are going to expect it. Very important. Denomination is also given here. Take a quick note of it. Fine. Now let's talk about nature of oxides. All oxides are given: sodium, magnesium, aluminum, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine. So what I mean to say, oxides period from left to right, acidic nature increases, down the group basic nature increases. This is the thumb rule. This is the thumb rule. Pallavi, hello. Hi Pallavi. Now get ready with the questions. Anomalous properties, diagonal relationship. So let's talk about diagonal relationship. When you talk about the first left part of the periodic table, an element in a group and a period show similarities with the other element of its next group and next period is called diagonal relationship. Actually diagonal we study vertically and horizontally, but you never study diagonally. This relation is known as diagonal relationship. This diagonal relationship is only with the first part of the periodic table, not the entire periodic table. The reason behind the diagonal relationship is due to similar polarizing power. Polarizing power, or you can also say charge to size ratio. So lithium and beryllium has a similar properties due to charge to size ionic radius value, charge to ionic radius value of these two are same. That's the reason why lithium and magnesium show similar chemical properties, like lithium forms nitrate just like magnesium forms nitrate. Okay, beryllium and aluminum also. So here beryllium, aluminum oxide is amphoteric, beryllium oxide is also amphoteric. Pallavi, hope you are understanding, right? So get ready with the other things. Yes, now we are into questions. We framed the questions in such a way that, get ready, now the next 30 minutes we are going to study these questions, how these questions are given in NCERT connected. So incorrect Dobereiner's triad among the following, this is there in NCERT page number 75. If you go to NCERT page number 75, this is the thing is given. Whenever the tabular forms are given, you don't by heart it and you analyze it. Dobereiner triads are applicable: lithium, sodium, potassium, so that the lithium, sodium, potassium cannot be the answer. And you can see calcium, strontium, barium, calcium, strontium, barium cannot be, and chlorine, bromine, iodine. So chlorine, bromine, iodine cannot be. Incorrect Dobereiner triad, this is incorrect. So you can say answer 4 is the correct answer. Richa Sharma, this is how you need to connect. Everybody says you study NCERT, you study NCERT. Yes, NEET 2024 paper you take it, NEET 2023 paper you take it. It is connected to NCERT. Now in today's class, I just want to give more focus on discussing questions, how a question is connected to NCERT, right? So simply looking at the answer, looking at the question, don't say this is the answer. This is not at all the way of writing the answer. Connect with the NCERT like this. Okay, on the basis of Mendeleev, the properties of the elements of the periodic functions of their, right? You can see your NCERT book, the properties of the elements are periodic functions of their atomic weights. It is given. So according to that atomic weight, it is given in the page number 76 in the NCERT. Atomic weight, option 2 is the correct answer. Are you connected with me now? Now it is rising. The fire is rising from the students, right? More focus is given in the NCERT. Okay, now the aluminium is रट्टा मारना, by heart करना है ना, by heart करना. Now if you see this NCERT, so Mendeleev predictions of the elements, yaka aluminum, this is the snip of the snip of the NCERT textbook. You can see Eka aluminum is predicted and it is found to be gallium, and its properties and predicted properties. है ना? So it is going to be gallium. Option 3 is the correct answer for this question. Fardin, right? Hello Fardin. Very good. Very good. We will go ahead with this one more question. Atomic number of the element having the symbol UNO is. Come on. Everybody open NCERT book and look at the page numbers. Look at the page number, you will understand. Yes, that is UNO. UNO. U means un. N means nil. O means oct. 108. Answer 1. If you see, it is there in the NCERT. 108 UNO. Right? So it is option 1. Kushlava, you are giving good answers, Risha. So lage raho. Fardin and element having atomic number 29 belong to page number 81. 29. You need not have to look at the page number in the NCERT, is a common phenomenon. है ना? You can see 1, okay, and 2. So it is going to be 2, 2, 3. So if it is scandium, titanium, vanadium, chromium, manganese, iron, cobalt, nickel, copper and zinc, right? You can say copper 29, it belongs to 3D series, 3D orbitals are filled. Yes, definitely. Aminat, definitely I will be in English only for your convenience sake, don't worry, I will take care of it, right? So it is given 3D transition series of the elements. This starts from scandium, which has the electronic configuration 3D 1,4s2. The 3D orbitals are filled till zinc 30. Okay, you can see from 21 to 30 it is 3D series. So the answer comes to be 3D series. That is how we are connected with the NCERT. Of course, I know the question is simple, but how we are connected with NCERT, that does matter. That does matter. Hope you are understanding, right? We will do one more question, right? So general electronic configuration of D block elements is, carefully you see, it is there in the NCERT page number 84. My dear students, keep NCERT book with you. You refer it. You connect with. So you will come to know how you have to frame your own question. You don't follow your own question banks. You follow your own questions. So when you make a question, you will get a doubt. So ask a teacher. So in the question chat box, I am asking, students are giving answers, students are giving thumbs ups, fire emojis. I would definitely appreciate if you ask a subject doubt also. Right? Amit? Aminat? Yes. Rushan Kushlava? Yes. Its answer is going to be NCERT. If you see, its electronic configuration is given as this one. So n-1 d 1 to 10, ns 0 to 2, the D block elements and transition elements has this, so that we can go with in option 2, right? So every day, if you like it, in the same way we will be doing questions from the inorganic chemistry from NCERT. You want me to take biology classes also like that, I will take it. Okay, fine. Now, minimum ionic radius among the following. Yes, it is connected to NCERT page number 87. I want to say concept wise, minimum atomic size. Who is going to give the answer? size, atomic radius. Positive charge increases, radius decreases. Negative charge increases, radius increases. So minimum means which has the highest positive charge, which has the highest positive charge. You all do NCERT questions, you will come to know. Here it is there, a question in the NCERT book, solved example. Which of the following species will have the largest and the smallest? Double dhamaka. So you have the largest and the smallest, right? Very good, nice, 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 nice. The correct order of first ionization energies. Correct order of first ionization energies. How it is connected with NCERT here, we know the order, we can directly write it now. There is a graph given in the NCERT textbook. If you see this, among what are the elements? Lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, right? Lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon. So among this lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, so lithium is the least, right? And lithium, beryllium, boron and carbon. You can see beryllium and boron. Boron electron ionization energy is less than that of boron. Okay, boron is less than that of beryllium, right? So that we can say carbon is greater, then beryllium is greater, then boron is greater, of course lithium is the least. Study the graph in a proper way. Suraj Rajput, good, nice. Very good number of questions. I collected and framed the questions connected to the NCERT, beta. Suraj, Aminath, were you there? Aminath, are you there in the class? Okay, ek bar everybody give one thumbs up from your side, because I did this much work for you. So taking class is not a matter, but collecting the data and framing the questions. For my sake, okay, for the session's sake, everybody thumbs up and fire emoji. Roshan Kushlava, right, fine, that's good. Okay, now maximum negative electron gain enthalpy of the following is that's good. Maximum negative electron gain enthalpy, how it is connected? Okay, so maximum kiska hoga? Oxygen, fluorine, nitrogen, chlorine. Oxygen, fluorine, nitrogen, chlorine. So we are doing work in this class, right? So oxygen minus 141, fluorine minus 328, chlorine minus 349. Okay, nitrogen is positive, so that we don't, nitrogen is positive. So if you go to nitrogen is positive, so maximum negative value is asked, so it is out of the game. It is out of the game. Among these, answer 4 is the chlorine is having the highest electron affinity, mind it. Got it? Suraj, so analyze the data that is given from the NCERT. Pauling scale, electronegativity is carbon is similar to, a पक्का आने वाला क्वेश्चन है, मल्टीपल चॉइस क्वेश्चन नीट में आपका इसी तरफ क्वेश्चन निकलेगा. आंसर, it is there in the page number 91 in NCERT. Page number 91 in NCERT. अरे ये भी सीढ़ी है ना, कम से कम कुछ बोलना. Rushan, great. Richa, आपका आंसर? Suraj Rajput. So in the end of the session, I want to see the session charting is diminishing. Okay, students, you follow. So this is a perfect question that gives in the NCERT and from the NEET examination. You don't surprise to see the question in the NEET 2025 examination. Richa, it's correct. If you see here, carbon is 2.5 and sulfur is 2.5. So these two values are similar, right? So that it is sulfur is the answer. right? Analyze, Suraj, yes, analyze the tabular forms. I said analyze the tabular form, don't by heart it. So when you analyze from this table, when you open the NCERT, write this point as a note in your notes. That's your notes. That is doctor's notes. Okay, you all become a future doctors. My dear students, this is the way you need to prepare your NEET examination. So there is no compromise in the way that you are preparing. There is no, so valence of the group of 15 elements, valence of the group 15 elements, valence of the group 15 elements. Make it fast. Who is going to give the answer? Make it fast. Yes, we will drag this class. When we do these questions now, we feel as if become a doctors. So become a doctor means your life is going to be some super awesome, na? For that you have to do hard work, right, my dear students? You want to say two, okay? And Suraj Rajput and Richa Sharma, if you check the NCERT page number 292, this table is given. So the valence of the group 1, 2, 3, 4, 15, it can be 3 or 5. It is just a snip from the NCERT textbook, right? So people suggest you guys for free of cost, read NCERT. है ना? You read the NCERT. When you read NCERT, read like a novel. Okay, you read by heart, by heart, by heart. So what you are going to get out of it? This is the answer, 3 or 5. Answer, it can be 3 or it can be 5. So my answer is going to be 4. Got it? Got it? Clear, beta? Fine. You like this kind of questions? You like this kind of questions? What is your language? What is your language? How do you communicate with me? Simply putting thumbs up. Yes. So we'll go ahead. Maximum covalency of aluminum is. Maximum covalency of aluminum is. Page number 94 in the NCERT. Yes. That's good. Suraj, correct. Okay, now talking about maximum covalency of aluminum is. Whose answer is this? Bedika. Bedika, I am expecting an answer from you. Expecting an answer from you. 2. Really? So if you see NCERT page number 94, this is the question. Are the oxidation state, what are the oxidation state of and covalency of aluminum in this particular compound? Aluminum in this particular compound, jo bhi any compound, it is having covalency 6 maximum. So aluminum shows covalency maximum 6 due to availability of vacant 3d orbitals. In NEET examination, statement 1, statement 2, assertion and reason kind of things, questions can come in this way. है ना? So a multiple choice question can come, and a statement type questions can come, and assertion reasoning type questions can come. Komal Kaushik. Thank you very much, Komal Kaushik. Thank you very much. Very good for, thank you. First of all, you are given a good compliment that supports you as well as the entire class. है ना? Right, that's good. So, session को सब एक बार like मार दिए. Everybody, है ना? Now, one more. Amphoteric oxides among the following. Yes, amphoteric oxides among the following. Page number 94 का. You all opened your NCERT book with you? Richa, you all opened your NCERT book with you? And get ready for tomorrow. Alcohols, phenols, ethers, come with your NCERT book, right? It is going to be a debate. Any question you just fire in the chat box, I am going to give you the answer right away in the box on the live class. Every time my dear students says the pre-instruction that I want to give you, you sit with your NCERT book. NCERT your 100% पक्का, NEET examination chemistry 100% पक्का, मैं वादा दे रहा हूँ आपको, right beta? हाँ, yes. So among, you see page number 94, among these amphoteric oxides are Al2O3, As2O3. So I just want to say amphoteric oxide means this is a snip of from the NCERT book. You can see the watermarks also. What Kamal Kaushik is saying correct? Simran Sayed, है ना? So from there I would like to say Al2O3 is the answer. AIMS Delhi Pakka? Yes, definitely. If you follow these classes, I would say you are going to get a NEET examination, no doubt, and you can be a topper as well, right? So come on, next. और एक क्वेश्चन चाहिए? और एक क्वेश्चन चाहिए? और बंद कर दूं? और एक ही क्वेश्चन है, right? Okay. N3 minus and N plus, Na plus have the same. Page number 96 का वजह से. Where is that? अरे कुछ के बोलना. What are they? What is the answer? Come on. Fire. What is your answer? Here, if you go to page number 96 beta, it is going to be, consider the following species, N3 minus, okay, Na plus, and these, what is common in them? They are isoelectronic species. क्योंकि सब में 10 इलेक्ट्रॉन होगा, 10 electrons. In this also you have 10 electrons, है ना? They are same number of electrons, right? Clear? That's good. Very nice to see these awesome questions. Element having atomic number 15 belongs to, you need not have to study NCERT here. So element atomic number 15 means this is phosphorus. Phosphorus is, what is its location in the periodic table? You can simply check the phosphorus. It is group 15 and period 3, because 3s2 3p3, so that group 15 third period का है. Understand? Fine. And one more question. Yes, delta H1 and H2 of an element are 4193051 kilojoule per mole. We are getting into the deep of also, Simran. And then element belongs to. Here, this is the one, a question from page number 98 from the NCERT book. You can see the same value 419 and 3051. So you need to predict it. The least, most, least, the metal. Okay. So I just want to give you a simple trick to understand this, my dear students. Look at this. If IE1 and IE2 and IE3 and IE4, it goes like this. We know this. And if you find there is a big gap between these two energy values, big gap, okay, so we can say the element is group 1. If big gap is there between here, you can say group 2, you can say that is group 13. Like that, you can use the trick to make these questions like anything. Like a pro, you can be a pro. So this is the trick that I am gifting to my students Suresh sir के तरफ से, है ना? So 419 and 3051, there is a big between ये H1 है, IE1 है, and H2 है, IE2 है. So there is a big gap between 1 and 2. It is supposed to be group 1. So it is the first group. You understand? Clear? Hope you enjoyed today's class. And tomorrow we will be talking about, today we discussed the periodic properties, एक बार revise किया दिया, and we discussed NCERT based questions as well. Clear? And we'll discuss more and more in the next coming inorganic concepts. Whenever inorganic comes now, you will be fired with kind of theory based questions. But here no compromise, mark लूटने का कोशिश करो, and फिर कल मिलेंगे alcohols, phenols, ethers, and signing off here with my blessings, Suresh Avari from Infinity Lane. Thank you. Bye bye, students. God bless you all.